If you're an online fitness coach that doesn't know where their next sale's coming from, that's a problem. Because unless you want to be living it up in Bali 1 month and then on the dole the next month, we need to fucking fix that. That's what we're going to do in this video. So let's jump in. There's 4 ways that you can get leads. 3 apply to you. 1 that doesn't is cold outbound. And this is like scraping websites to get tens of thousands of emails and sending tens of thousands of emails per day. Cold outbound isn't dialing people. I know some fitness coaches that do that. However, they have a fucking team that does that. Normally they pair it up with ads as well. 3 is then cold outbound messaging people, which is a great way to fuck up your Instagram account. So I wouldn't be going with the cold outreach. What I would be going with is warm outreach, making content, and then maybe, not for everyone though, so slow down, paid advertising. If you have everything else in place, aka your content's great, your messaging's on point, your offer's fantastic, your fulfillment's locked down, your sales skills are where they need to be, everything needs to be in place before you run ads. You don't want to fucking lose money. Let me hydrate. 2 seconds. So let's dive into what that actually looks like for you. So creating content, I think there's 4 types of content that you can create. And I've pulled up my old Instagram here. I never post on it. However, if you want to go back and see what we used to post, then be my guest. Number 1 is some form of connection-based post. And this is just to move somebody along the line of, right, Ryan's more than just a fucking guy who goes to the gym or makes business content. This would be a connection-based post, playing on the heartstrings. Oh, look, a cute dog. Ryan's a nice human. Great. Number 2 is then authority. Now, this is authority to style posts. It's before and afters, it's testimonials, etc., transformations. Number 3 is then value-based content. This is value content. This is value content. There's no real agenda apart from show somebody that I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Finally, number 4 is then sales-based content that generates leads and sales and ultimately gets you fucking clients. You can put out as much content as you want. If there is no option for them to put their hand up and say, hey, I'm interested, dude, they won't be reaching out. Or at least, very unlikely. This is an example of a sales-based post. Let me get to it. Should you book or cut? I'm not going to play the whole video. If you want to go back and give it a watch, give it a watch. Be my guest. The whole point of this video is that somebody comments, as you can see here, 101 for a free training and nutrition guide. This starts a conversation. This leads to a call being booked. This gets you a fucking sale. That's when it comes to content then. I would be creating content around those 4 things. Number 1, connection-based posts, show that you're a real fucking human. Number 2, authority, showing that you can actually do the job and get the result that the person wants. Number 3, value, prove that you actually fucking know what you're talking about, deliver them an aha moment. And then number 4 are sales-based posts, which I would class as 2 steps. Other things that you can have as sales-based posts is outright offers, aka like I'm looking for this sort of person, or I'm running a case study special, etc., etc. That's content then. You should all be doing that one. Non-negotiable. Bottom line, like that's the easiest, lowest hanging fruit that must be done. The next thing is in your outbound messaging. Outbound messaging for me, I would be going through all the low-hanging fruit of friends, family, sister, brother, dog, next door neighbor, the snail in the back garden, anyone that might have a penny that wants to lose a pound. I just made that. That was a great line. Anyone that has a penny that might wants to lose a pound. Anybody that might want to lose some weight that has any money to basically spend on it. All the low-hanging fruit are the people who's close to you. Beyond that, it's going to be people on your Instagram. People that are viewing your stories, people that are liking posts, people that are engaging, etc., etc. Now, there will become a point where all that might dry up. If you're not creating content or you don't have the skill of making content that gets views and brings in new eyeballs, then you're going to have to do the manual work and go out and find somebody, aka find a page, drop somebody a follow, they'll follow you back, and you start a fucking conversation. That, what I've just went through right there, got our fitness business from 0 to about 12.5 grand a month, and I believe 9 months without running a single fucking ad at all. It works. You just need to put the fucking time in and actually do it. Now, the way I would go about it is I would try and find pages that are linked to the interest of weight loss. If it's something that requires them to spend some money, even better. Here's a tip: meal prep. I would choose meal prep, though, from a local standpoint. So let's just say if we type in meal prep, and we go on, let's say, Prep Kitchen or GSN, well, I can pretty much fucking guarantee you that on their Instagram page, number one, it might block you from seeing their whole following list, but number two, more importantly, there's going to be thousands of other fucking fitness coaches already doing this. So if you want to drop somebody a follow for the fucking 20th time today and really fucking piss them off, then great, go with these ones. A small cookie, though, would take this concept that works, but go a little bit more niche. So if I typed in meal prep Newcastle, I'll come through pages like this: protein culture, healthy prep chef, lean cuisine. All we need to do is then search them on Instagram, pull up their page. If you can't find them, go on their website. 99.9% of the time, they fucking link their Instagram. We'll make it super, super easy for you. I would be coming through these pages and I would be dropping 20 to 30 people per day that are my ICA, ideal client avatar, a follow. Now, unfortunately, if you're a male, aka like you have a penis, you will get a lower follow back rate than if you are a female. If you are an attractive female, then you'll get even higher of a follow back rate. So, hey, congratulations for you. If you have a huge account already, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 above followers, your follow back rate will go up again. If you actually make fucking good content, your follow back rate will go up again. If you don't hit any of those categories, your follow back rate will be shocking. AKA, you're a dude that makes really fucking shit content and you already have or only have 100 or 200 followers. Nobody wants to follow you back. Unfortunately, though, this is a volume game. I believe that you've got high leverage and low leverage. In the beginning, you don't have any leverage at all. Higher leverage would be running paid ads, which we're going to get onto in about 2 seconds. Lower leverage, I've just noticed my tan there. Jesus fucking Christ, where did that go like? Low leverage is what we're talking about here, which is putting out some content, and then on top of that, going out and following people and getting a few people to follow us back. It is purely a fucking numbers game. In the beginning, that's how you're going to get the ball moving forward, though. When you get some leverage, aka maybe you have an appointment there, or it's all you at that point, and you have money to spend on paid ads, that's when we can get into this. But if you're not doing that to start off with, you're not creating those content, and you're not doing that outbound, paid ads won't work. Paid ads work because of all the things I ran through before, including the 2 things I've just been speaking about. Paid ads, then, this is the third way that you might get yourself a lead and a sale. So this video right here that I was talking through, where the should you bought a cut and we get people to comment. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot more views on this one than there is on the rest of them. So this one right here, we've spent, I was going to say, £5,000-6,000 on, I think, at the time, maybe something like that. If I remember back, it was a long time ago that we ran it. When did we run this? 90 weeks ago. Lovely. It was a while ago when we ran that, but we spent a few £1,000s on it. Now, those few £1,000 got us a few thousand comments and a few thousand followers. Now, with those comments and with those followers, we're basically just doing the process that we already were doing, which is the 2-step. You comment, we send you the free thing, but we put fucking it on a rocket ship. So instead of just waiting for people to come through, waiting for the organic audience and it eventually runs out, we're running traffic towards something that we know that works. Another example of this might be, if we scroll up to a more recent time, a post like this that has 157,000 views. Now, this post definitely didn't get organically 157,000 views, but if you watch it, and by all means, if you want to, go ahead and go on the page and give it a watch, all we're asking is a follow. Now, this was getting us, I believe, about 60 pence a follower, somewhere around there. Of those 60 pence followers, we drop them a welcome message, say hi, take them through a script, and proceed to put them on a sales call. Again, we're just getting something that we know works, which is getting followers to start conversations, to book fucking sales calls, to make sales, and juicing it up and putting on fucking steroids. This right here is the roided up version of you going out and following 20, 30 accounts and then having a percentage come back. This just makes it more predictable and scalable, because unfortunately you can't just follow 10, 20, 30,000 accounts per day. What I would be doing is starting with 20, 30 per day, and every 3 to 4 days move up by 10, all the way to about 80. And I say that because of around about 100, you'll get a nice little message from Instagram saying chill the fuck out. So I would stop just below that. Back in the day, it let you fucking go up to like 150, 200, 300 sometimes. But eventually, actually, I got blocked for a while from doing that. So don't do that, because it kills one of your lead gen systems. But those are the 3 ways that realistically 99.9% of fucking coaches are going to get their next leads and sales come through the front door. You're going to be posting content that brings in new eyeballs and nurtures people. Number 2, you're going to be doing outbound follows that bring in followers, and then you're going to start conversations with those people because they're warm at that point. And number 3, if you have everything in place and you have something that works organically and you want to put £5 a day, £10 a day, test it and see if you can get some more leads and sales come through the front door, then scale it, paid ads. But that's it. So the next time I sit with you, if you watch this video and say, where's your next lead or where's your next sale coming from, you should tell me one of those 3 things. Because if you don't have any of those 3 things set up, or you're not doing any of those things, then guess what? Nobody's come through the front door. And if somebody is, it's a fucking stroke of luck, which is not how we want to be running the business. But hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives some direction. Of course, if you want to know more about what we do inside BFM, below this video, there's a little bit of a link. It doesn't take you to a sales call booking page. There is no £5,000 mentorship. There is a £99 a month mastermind that all the information is on the VSL there for you. So if you want to jump in, be awesome seeing you there. If you don't, no hard feelings. Enjoy the content.